If you've been paying any attention, you know I adore small, weird, utilitarian vehicles. These are the Pickman line of trucks. Hey, it's me, Jason Torchinsky. Right now, I'm pretty much in heaven because I'm surrounded by some very weird, very small, very utilitarian vehicles, and I'm here with Joseph Chu, who is the man behind all of this. Joe, what are you doing?
We want to offer a very accessible and value-driven platform that's fully electric, and that's frankly a little truck, because we know Americans love trucks.
They're built in China.
Yep.
And the company that makes them is
Kayun Motors. Yep.
Kayun Motors, and then so Kayun Motors is building these trucks for you,
Yep.
and you're making some pretty significant changes on them for us soft, pampered Americans. Like, what kinds of things are you changing on them?
Oh, it's like creature comforts. It's like a power steering, like brake assist, 3-point seat belts, backup camera. You got infotainment, you got Bluetooth, you got phone holder in here,
Yeah.
and then we got air conditioning. We have bumper guard DOT lights. We have towing package with a 2-inch receiver and a ball. We can check it out later in the back. So we really have a lot of things that most people have been looking for in this segment. And this segment is something that's filled up with golf carts historically.
Right. Which are crazy expensive. Like a golf cart, like outfitted as a little truck, is what, 12 or 13 grand?
Yeah,
you said?
pretty much right around the same price.
And this
Yeah.
starts at about there too, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And power and range is what on these?
You get about 4 to 5 kilowatt rear axle motor.
And what does
then
that translate to in horsepower roughly?
6, like
6?
5 to 6
All right.
horsepower.
That's a respectable amount of
Yeah.
horsepower, yeah.
And then, but it's really about payload. It's about low speed and high torque. So these guys have 1-ton payload, and they also have 2-ton towing capacity.
So 2,000 pounds this thing can hold.
Yeah.
All right, and the range, what was the range you said?
Up to 70 miles on a
Up to
flat
70.
surface.
All right, that's like what the first gen Leafs were doing. That's pretty good. Okay, so this one right here, this would be like base model workhorse truck.
Yes,
thing
sir.
that just goes in, gets job
It's
done.
really based off of. It's really based for utility.
Right.
The back of the bed is designed to fit a full-size pallet.
Yeah.
So that's what it's really
Well,
for.
let's look at it. All the sides fold down, which is great. Can you drive it with the sides down, or are they touching the wheel?
No, they have a little bump stop, but I would remove it. But
Just these 4 bolts, and you
That's
can take
it.
the sides
That's it.
off,
That's it.
and you could have like a flatbed truck.
Exactly, yeah. Most customers actually decide to put like a gas tank or something like that on the back of these, and they would take down the doors right away.
And inside, it's pretty decent. Like, so I have a little Chinese vehicle of my own, and it's better quality than I would have ever guessed. And this seems a solid level above even that. Like the plastics aren't terrible. And actually, can we zoom in on this? I like that there's a little climbing Pickman. You're having fun of the window foot band. And you're sitting on the batteries, right?
Yeah, the batteries right underneath the seats.
All right.
And then we got air conditioning right there, and then infotainment here.
Yeah.
And then we got an HVAC right here. We got AC and heater.
One of the great things about most EV platforms is you have room up front, even though for some reason Volkswagen didn't figure it out. But you've got a decent sized little compartment up here, perfect for toolbox. You said you're talking to someone about making a cooler insert in this?
Yep.
Can we look at the 4-door one over here?
Sure.
This one has power windows,
Oh yeah.
which I'm impressed by. They go up so fast. That's actually like a pretty quick motor for a power window. And what this has that I really like also is the pass-through. This is like a Subaru Baja. See, that's fantastic.
And you open this up if you want something longer.
Right.
That's
Right, and then so the length of this bed with the pass-through is what? Is it as long as the bed in the pickup?
almost. You just don't have enough. It's not as tall.
Pretty good. The big difference in this one is it's got a lift kit, right?
Lift kit, lithium, and dual motor.
No, so it's got lithium batteries, and these,
Yep.
what kind of batteries do these have?
These have AGM batteries right now. So we got 12 volt, 100 amp hour batteries under the seat. We have 6 of them connected in a series.
Okay.
So that's 72 volt and 100 amp hour. So then
Okay.
the next development up would be the lithium batteries. And
Right.
lithium batteries will be made just for our car, for our compartment. So it'll be proprietary to just us, but then we can fit more capacity in the same space.
How much range advantage do you expect to get out of the lithium batteries?
30% more range.
30% more. So
then-
about 100 miles then instead of?
Yeah, exactly. And then you can actually get about 2,000 plus recharge cycles out of lithium compared to the about 500 recharge cycles of AGM batteries.
Wow. Well, look, hey, Joe, these are amazing things. I love these little trucks. I think they're a lot of fun. I'm going to go try to drive them around as much as I can.
Welcome, yeah.
And look, thanks so much for taking the time and having me out here to check these things out.
Likewise.
Thank you.